much opportunities. You better take advantage of the ones you got.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tyren Johnson, professional basketball player for ADA Blua. And man, we just won a championship again. Season started off great. I was on fire. Team was on fire. And then this happened. Another case of patella tendinopathy. I've had this time and time before. Had it when I was young, had it in college, and I've had it 2 or 3 times since I've been here in Blua. Patella tendinopathy tend to flare up whenever I overtrain. And most of the time I overtrain is whenever we're not communicating. I normally come to the team in shape because in America, we work out in the summer. Soon as the season ended last year, I went home and I got straight to work. But whenever you return back to France, they put you through another preseason. So they're preparing you for the season. So essentially, it's like you're doing 2 preseasons. Except for this one, you just have no control over, you can't manage it. And I have a way of training that's gradual. Here with teams, I'm not gonna just single out my team, but it's pretty much all around Europe. You go from here to here. And that's the cause of a lot of minor injuries that kind of nag players along the way. I've seen countless amount of guys that's injured throughout the year because of the preseason. The fact is, I've been here for maybe 12 years, and from all the countries I've been to in Europe, many Europeans tell me that they do not train in the summer. I see why the seasons are typically long, 10 to 11 months, so they want that time off. In America, our seasons are not so long because we play so many games. We normally know in the summertime, that's when you become better. But if you want to be a foreigner, you have to be better than the average European. So we don't have time to take off like that in the summer. We have to prepare and come here and show that we're actually good. So I go down and I'm out maybe 3 months. And I made a promise to myself that as long as we get to the playoffs, I knew we had a chance to win the championship. I liked the setup of our team. I had enough to know how to take this team to the championship and win it. So I just started studying. I kept on training, came back. I wanted to take advantage of this time to make sure by the end of the season, I was in peak condition when other guys were burning out because, being honest, teams in Europe tend to burn out the players with the amount of practices we have, with the limited resources. Guys' bodies start to fail when it comes to May and June. I wanted my body to start to get stronger, and that's what I was able to accomplish. Guys' career can last way longer if we get the education and we get with the times and appreciate innovation and the new technologies that we have today. So back to the playoff run. I returned, we do well. I think we finished as a 4th seed to start the playoffs. Round 1, we faced a team named Chalon sur Saône. I think I pronounced that right, I'm not sure. But I didn't like the team. I liked some of the players because I know the guys. I knew Ato, I know John, I know Matisse. I respect Gilbert and what he's done in his career, but a lot of the guys, they just weren't humble. Very arrogant. I didn't like the way that they complain all the time. And the combination of not being humble and the combination of complaining really made me not like this team. So I really wanted to win this game. We lost the first game at home. They beat us up. This is a very talented team. In my opinion, they were the best team this year as far as players, but they didn't have the most important thing, was chemistry. They beat us at home because they're a talented team. We went to their home and we had to win a game. It was do or die. We played 3-game series. We got the W there. Tough victory on the road in their place. And after that game, I was like, okay, they got to come back home. To us, I like our chances. because I know that they were not going to stick together, and our team played on that. We took advantage of their chemistry being terrible, and soon as the game got tough, they cracked. When they cracked, we took advantage of it, won the third game at home, and boom, we advanced to the next round, which is the semifinal, where we faced Vichy.
Yeah,
Game
yeah,
4.
yeah. Game 1.
Well,
Semifinal.
semifinals, game 1.
Yeah.
But it's really the third game into the playoffs.
The fourth
The
game.
goal, yeah, it's the fourth game.
Going into the semifinal against Vichy was totally different than going into the first round against Shalom. I knew going against Vichy, this was going to be a dogfight. I know the players, I knew the coach. This team was the opposite of Shalom. This team had guys that were skilled, and they had dogs. They had guys that was going to fight. They had good chemistry, they had good skills, they had good young players, good coaching. They played hard, they played the right way, and they respect the game. So I knew that this was going to be a battle. We won the first game pretty easily. We played well. And then we had to travel to Vichy for game 2. And we got smacked. I think we got smacked by about 25, 30 points. That smacking was actually the best thing that could have happened to us. Because that smacking was literally a smack for us and made us realize that we have to be humble and we have to respect the game. That woke us up. We had to go back to Blue Eye. I liked our chances. We came out like somebody had stole our dog. We was all over them, you know. We played very aggressive. We played real good basketball. And that previous game of losing by 30, I think really helped us bring the energy for the game 3. Won game 3, advanced to the finals. Now we at the finals, and at this point, I'm looking at the other side of the bracket. I'm looking at Antibes, I'm looking at Asa, and I'm like, whoa, we got a real good chance to win this championship pretty easily. I like our chances against Antibes, and I like our chances against Asa. So they battling it out. Antibes end up coming in on top. Antibes advanced to the finals, which they would have to face us. The team that I was most nervous about was Shalom because of the talent that they had. Vichy, I was like, we gotta get, I liked our chances against Vichy, but I knew that wasn't gonna be an easy matchup. So here we go, we're in the finals, championship, we got Antibes. I looked at Antibes' rosters, I looked at their previous games, I looked at the playoff games, and I was thinking, there's no way in the hell we should lose this final. We had an advantage on size, skills, and we also had an advantage on the bench. So I was really biting my chops, studying, seeing where they were weak at. First game, we came out on fire.
There we go, sweetie. Just running a little late. We have to be at the arena in 4 minutes. I just would like to say that it's not my fault. It's actually Tyren's misorganization, but here we are.
Lost track of time.
Lost track of time, huh?
It was an up and down game. I don't think we played our best, but we got the W. You know, we felt like we was in control pretty much the whole game. You know, it felt good. Won the first game of the finals. But after that, we had to fly to south of France and go to game 2 in Antibes. That's when it got a little difficult. You know, I'm 6'7", sometimes 6'8" on a good day. And I'm knee to metal on the plane. This is what happens when you play low-level basketball. Get y'all game right so y'all don't have to go through this. See this? This is called a game changer. Knee to iron. 6'7" guy on the plane, boom. I'm already brunched up. That's not good for my knees. It's not good for my legs. I'm tight. Lost my bag. Out of everybody on the team, coaches, players, president, everybody that came, I'm the only guy who bagged did not make it to Antibes. So I had to go and find more clothes, find tights, and I had to find some new basketball shoes. Luckily, my teammate Tom's wife was coming to the game the next day, so she ran to the gym to get me another pair of shoes. The other pair of shoes she bought were my other Paul Georges. And like both of the Paul Georges are size 14, but for some reason one of them feel like they're bigger than the other. So my feet were sliding the whole game. Didn't like it. Whatever. So that's a little bit of adversity that I had to face, but you know, it's the finals, man. I ain't had time for no complaining and no excuses. The game was up and down. I felt like we was in control, you know, but we got the job done. We won the championship. We jumped up, we screamed, we yelled. There was a whole bunch of frustration of winning and not being rewarded for the wins. All of that energy, all of those feelings and emotions just built up from the last 5 years, and we celebrated. We celebrated at the hotel, we celebrated on the town, we was with the wives. I stayed in the club for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then me and Yaya, we went to the ocean and relaxed. Because after a long season, I just wanted to relax. After a long 5 years of trying to accomplish this, I just wanted to relax. We got back to the city. The fans was waiting for us at the highway. They got their flags, they got their horns, they're yelling. We were greeted to a bunch of fans waiting for our arrival.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 2.
So beautiful. Aww. He's crying for sure. Oh. I'm crying.
Alors,
Got back to our gym, fans were in the streets screaming our names. Everything was amazing, man. It was a beautiful sight, beautiful scene in a small city called Blois, France. You know, team that don't have the big budget, but it's consistently winning, and it just felt good seeing the smiles on these people's faces. I mean, some people was in tears. And, you know, we got off the bus. We just let it out. You know, we sung, we danced, we took pictures. It was an amazing day in the city. Felt pretty good winning the championship after 5 years of being here, after 5 years of success and not being able to reap the benefits. The club has reached the top level in French basketball, and we'll see what the future holds for me. I'm thankful to make history with the club and be a part of this beautiful story. I normally say make them pay, but now I can say made them pay. Summer is here, now it's time to live a truth life. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with a friend. Till next time, I'm out.